Hello everyone and welcome back to Jurassic Park Builder, and we are here in our little corner of Jurassic Park with our snoozing dino. So it's time to wake everybody up, and as you can see, I'm really hoping we might pass up 2 million coins today, and with that maybe go around, evolve some of our wonderful dinos, maybe some more of our aquatic dinos, or who knows what else we might do. Maybe work on the beach. I don't think we'll work on the little beach section yet. Good morning everyone. Yes, hello. Gotta collect these up, don't mind me. Maybe build up more of our little, city that we're trying to build up. The Jurassic Zone just looks like a gigantic mess, so I'll be very happy to be able to kind of clean that up a little bit. Alright, there we go, guys. And let's come along here, gather these up. Like this little one, I would love to see evolved and just see what you look like. Alright, we're gonna come back here. This is kind of what I want the whole area to start looking like. Sort of a mix of beautiful decorations and dinos dashed in with all of these lodges, because actually the rent money, cough that we pull in from these lodges actually covers quite a bit of the income that we need to run the Jurassic Parks on all of our different zones. So that's a good thing. Alright, and we still, you aren't even evolved 1 star yet, so we do have to dole out some more stars to these guys. Pebbles has had so many of the fellow dinos be raised up higher into gold level that Pebbles isn't even a tier 3 fighter anymore in the Jurassic fights. And I have been fighting a little bit off the screen, but not much, because it has been a busy time, my friends. Alright, let's go over to Glacial next. Oh my goodness, yes! I think I just realized we should have a glacial creature ready to come out of the incubator. Because those guys, man, it takes like a full week sometimes, it seems. Alright, let's see if we got anything good. And expedition? Nope, just a bit no experience. Darn. Alright, we'll send out another free expedition. Hello, woolly mammoth. Alright, we'll gather up from these guys. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Still, I think it's been like 4 days at least since I last checked on this guy. And so this little one right here still has more time to go before it is ready to hatch. So man, jeez Louise. Okay, well, at least we'll take care of some of the other bits of the glacial area. Oh yeah, I did clear out some more forest. Ta-da! Ooh, look at the little, I didn't even know we have this big glacier. This isn't rock. If you look up close, you can see the rock right here, and you can see the glacier right there. Ooh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Alright, so let's clear this area out. And let's start clearing these wintry trees out of the way, because we may need more room. In fact, do we have somebody that I've researched who's ready to come join us here? I don't remember. Not you, even though you look kind of interesting, Mr. giant guinea pig capybara thing. You guys I don't have the money for yet. I would love to get this guy one day. I don't know what it is about the birds and the turtle-like things, but I just love the birds and the turtle-like things. Alright, oh my gosh. I've never heard of this prehistoric creature before, but it looks like a very angry hippo child. Kind of like a hippo, not anteater. Maybe anteater? No, not anteater. There's somebody who has a similar face that they might have based the model off of in modern times. I just don't know. What is this guy? Oh, and then this guy, this little armored guy, is actually who we are waiting on to hatch over here. So I'm gonna fill up on more of the grass, because when he hatches, he's gonna want some of that grass. All right. Ooh, and these are already ready to clear out of the way. Nice. Well, we want to get the rocks and everything cleared out. At least a few of them. Because we need more room to put down these little ones when the time comes. So come here. Come here, big boulder. There we go. Get those boulders out of the way. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. And then we might work on the mission here in well, let's just take a peek at the mission. Have 2 herbivores at level 15. Okay, so we need to work on that. Oh my goodness, this is the huge one where we're trying to entertain the villagers. And Kelly's like, yeah, let's just get 6 stars with all the carnivores, and the herbivores are really high too. Yeah, we need to work on those things, but it's gonna take a while. Collect from a watchtower 2 times with at least a 5% bonus. Place 2 small ice sculptures. And place 2 leafless trees. Place 2 leafless trees around a garden close together. And a communications relay. Okay, so things are getting a little bit more complicated. What would be considered a garden? Is there like a little thing that would be like, okay, there's leafless tree, so 2 of those like together. Oh, look at that icy lake. That is so pretty. Purple flowers, stone. Oh, and this is the garden. Okay, so 2 leafless trees around a garden. Look at this small tree garden. Wow, this is pretty. Okay, we'll come back in just a second. I want to make sure we don't need to spend a bunch of our coin in the aquatic zone, but we'll come back and work on some of those quests because I think that could be very interesting to start decorating and actually working on the beautiful glacial zone. It's starting to intrigue me, but not as much. Oh, I gotta admit, not as much as our stunning aquatic zone. I love our aquatic zone every time. Alright, so we gathered up a few more coins. I could use that buck, but that's okay. And hello, everyone! So how are all of you doing? There we go. Hey, our banana fish. Banana fish are doing pretty good. Let's go down the list. Let's see. You're doing okay. The Leviathan, I hope I said that right, is doing okay. Let's see. Oh, and I cleared this out because I'm ready to start expanding kind of like the city further back here. And what we'll do is we will make kind of a blockade of the kelp forest so that there's a bit of a kelp forest, sort of like the way on land you would make like a strip of greenway or park in between things. We're going to build like a kelp forest, maybe some coral pieces, maybe a really pretty garden piece, like one of these really nice pebble gardens, and we'll put that sort of down here. So how long is it going to take to get you out of the way? Oh, just a minute. Okay, that'll be exciting. And we'll work on a little kelp forest. And then up here, of course, is to expand. Dun dun dun. Ooh, look at the little coral pieces that are up along the edge. Oh, that's so cool. But up here is to expand more of the city that we're working on. So we'll work on that. Speaking of the city, let's go ahead and collect our funds. And then I did want to move like the repair bay, the little repair bay selection, maybe like, I don't know, back here or something, or back here, just somewhere where it's not like next to our beautiful mosasaurus. That just seems wrong to me. The mosasaurus needs to have the really lovely like kelp coral reef come up, the kelp like garden and the coral reef and these big giant beautiful seashells. This is like our top fighter. He shouldn't have like the underwater submarine, I don't know, the little underwater submarine fix-its. I just don't feel like they belong right next to him. Alright, so I can't pile these 2 by 2 the way that they're currently lined up. I could put these in a little line. I think I'll put these like in a little line in the middle of the city this way. So they can just be like 1. Yeah, they're kind of tucked out of the way that way. And then let's get another one. And you, sir, you deserve something nice and pretty around you. In fact, he is level 40 and he is a very hard to get gold. So how much? We get 26,000 an hour from him right now, which is a good deal of coin. And let's see. What could I offer you, my friend? Let me see. There's the seaweed. We need something that can fit small. There's a small coral patch, but I think that's still like a 4x4 piece. Oh, no, this would fit. So he could have like a really nice, beautiful line of small coral patches up back here. Noted. So that's on the list. The yellow bush is big, I think. Giant sea star is bigger. Purple seaweed. So purple seaweed would fit. But I think the coral patch offers more. That's bonus of 4%. And coral patch is bonus of 7%. Oh my gosh, and it's very expensive. So let's see. Oh, and a medium fossil. Oh, that would actually be really cool to be able to put like a medium fossil down next to him somewhere. Ooh, maybe on this side. Ooh, that would be really neat. Okay, we'll think about that. We will think about that indeed. The giant pearl one day would be fun to have enough extra bucks to buy. The sea flowers. Ooh, the sea flowers are very pretty. Even if they don't offer like a gigantic bonus, I kind of want to wiggle these guys around to see what happens. All right. Red Ludwigia. Ooh, is this like an underwater plant I've not heard of before? Again, very pretty. I like it. We haven't really looked much at these for a long time. Ooh, sea fans! I want to see. Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh, imagine them down here next to the big sea fans. Oh, that would be lovely. And then there's underwater plants. Ooh. Ooh, there's gonna be such beautiful gardens. I think that the most beautiful gardens in all of our zones are definitely gonna be down here. The driftwood garden, the purple sea anemone, the big coral patch. I want to look at that. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Oh, this would be so pretty. Because we could scooch him this way a little bit, or like put the big coral patch right here and have it just kind of wrap around here. So that's a possibility. I want to see if that would fit. Yeah, we could fit it back here and it would touch on like all of these things. And then we could just like wrap more pieces down. Oh, this would be so pretty. This is why we need an excess of coins, my friends. Sea sponge, big coral reef. This is another one. Ooh. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Man, this would be fun. The sunken, ooh, an underwater cave. Oh my gosh, yes, the giant fossil. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, the underwater cave would be perfect. Oh my goodness, over here. Look at this. Because then it can just look like it's somewhere people all go to like hang out and, you know, oh, like a tourist spot of the city. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, how much is that underwater cave? It's almost 1,000,000 coins. And then there's the big giant sculpture and a hydrothermal vent, which is actually in some scientific theories where like life may have begun deep, deep in the ocean, and a volcano. I didn't know. I think I remember, but I didn't remember that there's a volcano here. Okay, well that is awesome. I'm really excited now. Okay. But what to do first? What to do first? Our aquatic zone is a pretty good fighting team. Do I have anybody who needs purchased and put down? Not you, Thingy-Doodle, not you. Let me see. Do I have anybody? No, I don't have any DNA samples found. So let's go ahead, and what I want to do is actually, I don't think we could win a glacial tournament right now, actually. Because we're up to silver level in the glacial tournaments. But we're going to go ahead and try out a glacial tournament. I have not disconnected, you naughty little thing. Go back. I'm gonna pop into glacial zone, but we're gonna go into the glacial zone and we're going to actually do a glacial tournament. Huzzah! And then come back and spend the bucks that we earn evolving some of these guys, and whatever money's left over we will decorate with. So off to glacial battle. Into the tournaments we go. And I did not disconnect this time. There we go, little fussy thing. But we are still in glacial, silver glacial tournaments. I don't know how I feel about that. How's everybody doing? Alright, everybody's ready to go. I have won the last one, so let's throw in a couple bucks and see what happens. I really don't have a lot of animals, a lot of creatures to enter these tournaments, but we'll do what we can. Alright, looks like we're gonna go second. I have not disconnected. It is so fussy. Alright, and let's see. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna do these three. Boom. Ooh, ooh, I really like that guy. I really like that guy. And the woolly mammoth. Okay, I think, oh no. Okay, there's 3 of them. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. So I think the woolly mammoth is weak to bite. No idea what the lizard dude's weak to. And and I think the Sarkastodon is either weak to swipe or bite, but we'll have to figure it out. Let's see if we can tough it in there, hang in there, use the bucks that we have to evolve the critters. I see you, Mr. Woolly Mammoth. I don't get to go first, so you get to go first, Manuel. For I'm pretty sure because of the level we're at, most of the time, like 90% of the time, I think that they're bots when we're this low on level. Like in silver rank. Or just looking up the right move to do. Noted, so you are weak against charge, my friend. Alright, are you weak against bite? I'm pretty sure I remember you being weak against bite. Yeah, you're weak against bite. There we go. Alright. Down goes our first one. Then we're going to try to take out this woolly mammoth. This will be very embarrassing if I lose. It's always embarrassing if I lose, but such is life. Oh, are we going to get swapped? Yeah, we got swapped. Yeah, this is probably not a bot then, because this guy knows all the bits and pieces. Let's see, let's try using a little attack. My little bird. Took that lizard out. Good job, buddy. Alright, I can't remember what's strong against... Oh, I'm glad we did that. Alright, attack blocked. I can't remember if bite's effective, so this is kind of a... Oh, okay. Woo! Okay, we're gonna just like hang in there. Alright, let's see if I can figure out what the most effective thing is. Is it gonna be bite again? Alright, good. He blocked the attack. That's fine. We're gonna let the little Gastronus, sorry little one, rest well. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Yes, it is bite. Sweet. And we happen to have more blocks than you. Alright. And bite. He's gonna use his block. Or not. Okay. And it's over. We win. Happy proud bear. Oh, you're a good mama bear, aren't you? I like it. Alright, so there's the first round. Alright, and we have first move for the second round. And $8 means 8 chances to get the DNA just so. Oh, okay, I think these guys are actually weak to swipe if I remember right. And then bite for the woolly mammoth. And then I have no idea what this guy would be weak to. You have to wonder what his field of vision would be with those big giant, like, horns. Alright, and you, I'm pretty sure the big cat is weak to swipe. Again, I'm learning. We've done a few glacial battles, but I like to try to learn through experience versus try to memorize them. That might be, this he might be weak to bite, actually. Hello! Alright, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's try swipe again. Okay, swipe is not it. Noted. Swipe is it for us. I guess you must be bite then. So let's try this out. Yeah, bite is definitely the one that this one's weak to. I'm gonna use one block, and I hope I won't regret that in the future. This one's down. Alright, you need to be bitten a few times. Oh, here we go. And, ooh, that special attack. Alright, let's try this. Nope. And let's go ahead and block. Ooh, things are getting a little interesting. And let's go ahead and try special. Hello, little one. Oh, dang it! Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so let's try this out. I'm going to go ahead. Special. And we're gonna let you pound the woolly mammoth. There we go. Oh dear. I think we're gonna get a special in retaliation. Nope. We've got you in retaliation. Hello, my little friend. Well, I'm gonna use a special on you too. Because that's all I can do at this point. Ooh, not bad. I think we can endure with what we've got left. Alright, so I think I just need to like, I hope it's swipe that you're weak against. Yeah, swipe is what that one's weak against. And then the woolly mammoth needs to be bitten. Alright. Hello, woolly mammoth. Alright, we endured, and we should be victorious now. There we go. I know, are you so proud of yourself? What an interesting way. Well, I guess gorillas lay on their fingers that way too, so it's just an interesting mode of locomotion. Alright. Seri versus Anton. Alright, then I hope we can just get to the very nice, quiet business of trying to evolve some of these guys. Who would I pick? Hang on real quick. Probably the cat thing. Probably evolve the second pair of kitty cats that we've got. That look kind of like the saber tooth, but they're not quite. Alright, so we've got to figure out how to, I think, would charge work on this little guy? We're gonna see if we can figure it out. Alright, little one. Are we going second? We're going second. These are my two bait guys. Look at you. So you're good at biting. Does that mean you're weak to bite? I'm gonna test that. Your hide would say no. Nope, your hide is not weak to bite. Oh my gosh, yeah, go for it. Oh, look at him. He used up his special. Yes, that's what we wanted. The two first ones we send out when they're this week are literally just attempts. Yeah, so he is weak to charge. Like I thought. Oh, look at him. Oh, that's precious. I'm sorry, little dude. Oh, he's so cute. But when we do this with the bait guys, it's to figure out the weaknesses and to try to get them to use up specials before we get to our real fighter, who happens to be the giant boar dude, who, you know, I wouldn't mind evolving him either. It would probably be a smart idea to do that. All right. Wow, you've done really good. You've almost taken out a whole fighter all on your own. All right. Doing good. I hope we can make it. All right, and charge. All right, now it's gonna be this guy, and he's just gonna have to bat us a little bit and we're down. That's fine. Then it's gonna be this guy, and we're gonna go ahead and see if I can special him into submission with a very, very angry boar. And there we go. So that's that guy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and block. Look at those. Look at those. Ah, he's just really cool. I'm guessing charge is what he's good against, but I'm not sure. All right. And let's go ahead and charge. Yes. Oh, that was one hit. And we're done. There we go. So we have earned the bucks and earned the right to go back into the glacial zone and decorate it a little bit. And I think that just threw us into gold. And we are nowhere near being ready for Gold League. So that might be the end of fighting in the glacial zone for now. Oh, go away, you little lad. All right, let's dive over to the glacial zone. And we'll evolve up a couple of the creatures. I'm going to say these little guys. For sure. So let's go ahead and evolve them up. That's okay. Come along, buckaroo. That's what we just earned you guys for. So we can get some of these guys ready. And then maybe we will be able to fight in gold level glacial for all I know. It's actually very fun. I like the diversity of the battles in aquatic and gold. Because in Jurassic, you've often got your creatures so high level that they just kind of like face off against each other for ages. Even your special attacks will just take down maybe a fifth of the health sometimes, and you just whittle away. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I'm only gonna spend bucks if it's just like one thing left. All right, halfway there. Yay! And it's gonna take forever for these guys to come out of their incubator. Oh, that's the truth of it. All right, keep going. Okay, I'm actually gonna try again because we do have quite a few coins. But I'm not going to try with too many coins because I need a lot of coins. Okay, fine. Ugh. We tried. There we go. And just a few more. And a couple more. Yay! All right. Perfect. All right, they raise their children in pouches, just like modern day kangaroos. That is awesome. I want to learn more about you guys for sure. So there's one down. And how many forevers is it going to be? It's going to be 96 hours before that one hatches. Back out. And then you, I'm thinking about evolving you, but, wait, was it you who won? No, you're just like bronze level. All right, this little guy would be good. This guy would be good too, but we do need to work on an herbivore, don't we? You know, actually, they probably all would be good to work on a little bit. So let's go ahead. And I don't really need to make him any stronger, but I do need some stronger fighters in the lower levels. You, I didn't even get to toss out to fight. You're pretty low level. You're not doing so bad. Well, let's see. This one's probably not a bad fighter if we worked with him a little bit more. And the SARKASTODON continues to impress me. So let's go ahead and we'll do the SARKASTODON today. as our second choice for evolution. And then I want to put down that garden and some of the leafless trees. So that'll be our concluding like contribution to the glacial area. And this game is really kind of a fine balance because you don't want to spend too many of your bucks, but if you hold them back too often and you never evolve anything, you don't really make any major headway or any gains. All right. And let's go ahead. There you go. I'm fine with this. We're almost halfway there. Come on, Petri dish luck. Yes. Halfway there. Come on, Petri dish luck, please. Oh, I'm so happy. That'll save us a few more bucks, I hope. Even if we have to spend 4 more bucks now. See, like now, I'm okay with it. And then we can spend our money on fun things. And what money we have left, I might be able to go down and spend on some pretty corals to put up around our mosasaur. All right. Because aquatic zone is also another one of my favorites. All right, let's go ahead and add a little bit more. There we go. And done! The teeth of the Sarkastodon were well adapted to crush bones. Wonderful. Well, good job, you two. You've each got 1 star on the way. And we'll go ahead and I need to grab, let's see, the garden. And where should I kind of feel like putting the garden back here? Should I maybe I should put it kind of in the center, but the garden needs to have the leafless trees next to it to be able to count. But right here would actually be really good. So let me go ahead and I'm going to remove this road. I do kind of like having the road though, so I'm going to remove it and then add it in this way. There we go. So there's the road, and then let's go ahead. And putting 1 garden down is very important. I'm going to put down right here. So there's 1 garden, and then I need 2 leafless trees. So here's, ooh, this is nice. All right, so here's 1 leafless tree. And then here's 2 leafless trees. And I kind of like it lining them both up over here. Yay, look at that. Don't forget your parka, it's cold out there. Sweet! Ooh, that opened up a bunch of missions. Surface details. Dr. Wu wants us to check out those cracks appearing along the surface of the ice around operations. Since we're short on staff, it seems like the task falls to us. Expand the Glacial Park, move 2 buildings. We can totally do that. For the safety of the specimens, I'd like to measure the average glacial ablation and compare it to the other subclimate zones in the world. And so we need 1 small pansies bed. Okay, that's not bad. Where's a pansy bed? Is it going to be like a bazillion? Nope. There. Well, it's not the cheapest thing. Dang it! There goes my little work with getting like lots and lots of reefs. But that's okay because we've hardly decorated this area. Where do I want to put the pansy bed? Do I want to put the pansy bed back here? Maybe. Do I want to put the pansy bed back here or over here? Or I kind of want to put it just right here next to the garden, even though that gives these guys alone a huge boost. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. Interesting. Not conclusive, but interesting. All right, so we took care of his little mission, and you have a new one. Excuse me, Henry. I think this package is for you. My thanks, Kelly. Who's it from? Didn't say. I found it outside near the main lab door. Oh, this child needs a lesson in security protocol. Puzzle pieces. We received a cold box containing a vial of mastodon embryo from our friend the Iceman. We'll start by reverse engineering the DNA sequences. Collect from the medical ward 2 times. Collect 3,000 coins from the Sarkastodon with at least a 10% bonus. Well, does the Sarkastodon? The Sarkastodon has exactly a 10% bonus, so that's a good thing for the future when it when it comes out of the incubator, and we can actually do that. Let's go ahead and move 2 buildings really quickly. Mission complete. The foundation of the building is secure, for now, but something doesn't feel right to me. Alright. Suspicious man. Always suspicious. What could be causing the cracks to appear like this? A lot of things? We're on a glacial thing. It's like climate change and whatnot. Those wonderful toys. A few of the employees have requested more mobile and tablet devices to help with the work around the park. How's our budget so far? It's dismal. You guys just made me spend like almost $500,000 or like almost $500,000 coins on trees. Leafless trees, no less. Couldn't they at least have been Christmas trees, like firs or something from nearby that we just dug up and put down? That would have been a lot cheaper. Anyway, we need to collect 1,500 coins from the Glacial History Museum with at least a 3% bonus and collect 10,000 coins from the animals. Glacial History Museum has a 6% bonus, so we just have to kind of wait and collect it over time. And we might put down another Glacial History Museum, actually. If I can afford that, another one right here would be a really good idea, I think. So hang on one second. Glacial History Museum, I totally can. Yes! And it actually would be a really good thing to put down right over here. Okay. I could probably get away with that. Let's just casually come over here, and I'm gonna remove this path. And then we'll scooch this over, and we'll just say there's a way through the pansies. Alright, Glacial History Museum. We're gonna build another one right here. And it'll be done in a day. And there we go. All right. Well, I'm excited. I feel like we finally made a little bit of progress in the very expensive, very far off glacial area. We've got 3 little ones who are going to take forever and a day to hatch, but when they do, they'll be even better fighters for the glacial tournaments. And we've made progress elsewhere too. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.